Hi, I'm Tiffani. One of the great things about being an actress is I get to meet some pretty amazing people along the way. But as a mom and with my hectic work schedule, it's sometimes hard to stay connected with the people that I meet. So I like to throw intimate dinner parties at my house. It's our chance to reconnect, reminisce, and talk about some new things. My friends, they call it dinner at Tiffany's. Welcome to my home. Three of my good friends are coming over tonight. I invited Willie Garson. I always love having him around, and he's always opening my eyes as well to different types of food. Lindsay Price. I've known Lindsay since we were very young. She's been acting as long as I have, and we've stayed pretty close for a very long time. Nathan Fillion. I loved Nathan from the moment I met him. He's a fun guy. He's charming as all heck. He's just one of those good guys. We don't always get to spend a lot of time together because we're working and we're parents. And a lot of times with my dinner parties, I love to get people together that I've never met before. And our great cocktails that Willie has prepared for us girls. And I hear something at the door.
Tiffani? Are there any dogs?
And in walks Nathan Fillion.
Oh.
This is so great.
Look.
Hi!
They know each other? They know each other?
They know each other.
Hi,
Sweetie, how are you?
Nathan!
You don't know each other.
Never met. Never met.
A little weird. Got a little weird.
Here. Have a cocktail.
What is this?
This is actually made by Willie.
Do you have a name for it or just
The blackberry bourbon cocktail.
apropos?
The BBC.
Cheers.
I wanted Nathan and Willie to meet because I knew they would literally love each other.
I haven't met two of you.
You actually, yeah.
I'm the wild
You're the
card.
actually odd man
I'm that
out.
freak, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave, and then you're all gonna talk about it.
I don't know. So far, I like you.
I feel
There's
like
this.
I know you.
There's the shirt. It really
Yeah.
makes your eyes pop.
Yeah, that's right.
I think we should leave him alone.
I have to tell you something about Nathan.
Oh.
Nathan used to date my best girlfriend. You came over to my house for a Christmas party. You made a jam, it was like a jam jar with a little miniature mouse
Yeah.
reading a book by a fire.
Yes.
Are you crafty?
I was
Crafty.
crafty.
Made it out of
Are you
wood.
serious?
Flat broke. Flat broke. I spent $25 at the dollar store, and I made, I think, 7 or 8 of those things for family members and friends.
So sweet.
That's all I had. All I had.
Oh my God.
I was literally paying my rent on credit.
That's
It was
so
before,
cool.
just before Two Guys, just
Two
before
Guys,
you and
okay.
I met. That was
Which is
when
where we met, yeah.
That's exactly when it happened.
And then your life changed.
Oh yeah, that was tough times.
Yeah. Nathan I've known for a very long time as well. We actually worked together many, many moons ago on a TV show called Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place.
Do you remember Big Eric?
Yes, I do remember
He
Eric.
cooked breakfast for us every morning.
He was
I'll
good,
never
actually.
forget. Big
He's
guy.
such a softie, too.
He had a big goatee. He was a huge guy, piercing blue eyes. A big
Yeah.
Eric. He kind
But
of
he
looked
was
like a Viking.
teddy bear.
Yeah.
A teddy bear.
Well, we're having a lemon couscous with a bit of a reduction of red wine sauce. The way he talked and
right.
the, what he would say and how he would talk were such a dichotomy.
Yeah.
I can't remember craft service on 90210.
Really?
We ordered
No.
in from the Lamplighter restaurant.
That's right.
And no
You're
one was
right.
allowed
We
to
always
eat.
ordered in
Nobody
breakfast.
ate anything.
You weren't allowed to eat. Sex in the City, we could order
Whatever you
any
wanted.
food we wanted anywhere in New York.
Wow.
And it would be in your trailer in 20 minutes. It was crazy.
What was your go-to restaurant in New
Well,
York?
Sarah Jessica and I are dumpling fanatics. As you know, I like a good dumpling.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
They're just like little, they're little pockets
It's
of
a little
fun.
piece of joy.
Yeah. I've always said that the kitchen is the place that most people gather into a party. And it was nice having my friends joking and laughing and help me through my last dish before dinner. I love having people in my kitchen while I'm cooking. I'm at ease. I'm able to kind of have fun and feel like I'm not outside of the party, that the party's kind of with me when I'm still in the kitchen. All right.
Oh, yes.
Here's our girls.
Look at that.
Nice. Thanks, babe.
Again, the chickens look good too.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, sorry.
We want to let them rest for a little bit. It's always important. All right, so now I'm going to do the Brussels sprouts. I know the
Like
face.
carburetors, like
I
little
know, but
carburetors.
what's so funny is that Brady, my husband, is the exact same way. This particular recipe is made with pancetta, and a glazed balsamic, and it's changed his mind. He will eat them all the time now.
Okay.
I promise you, you will change your mind.
I'm more interested now.
It's not hard to make. You take 2 ounces of pancetta and you brown and get it real crispy. And when you've got that done, take the pancetta out.
Can I just have that plate? And
No,
you guys
cannot.
can have the Brussels sprouts?
No, you cannot.
I was like, no Brussels
You wouldn't do
sprouts.
it either?
Absolutely not. But then I noticed that they were on menus everywhere, right? Like
They are
became
kind of popular, you're right.
And I tried it with
Yeah.
bacon, I think.
Probably.
And it's delicious.
Add a little more olive oil to the pan. And then you're gonna turn the heat up just a bit. And you're gonna lay the Brussels sprouts flat side down. Don't burn yourself, people. And this usually takes just a couple minutes. You just want them lightly browned on the flat side.
I learned this for dinner party behavior. Tiffany, is there anything I can do to help?
No, you just look pretty. You just
Thank
sit
you.
right there.
Thank you. See, that's what
Enjoy
you're supposed
your
to
cocktail.
do. You're supposed to offer. The host is supposed to decline, and then everybody's happy. When you guys were kids, did your parents force you to eat the foods you didn't like?
I remember sitting at 9 o'clock at night at the table in front of a liver steak.
Because
and
you
not-
wouldn't eat it and they
and
wouldn't
not
let you up,
being
right?
allowed to
That's
get
how
up.
my parents were.
With my kid, I told him, I'm never going to make you something that actually tastes disgusting.
Yeah.
When we were kids, we had a list. We had 3 items we could have on our list, and we could change the items on our list. We didn't have to eat those items. You could change them, but only after dinner.
So if they served you something new, you could
said,
then put it
I
on your
don't like
list
it.
after.
You could put it on your list. Now the thing is, whatever switched off your list was, sure to be in the dinner the following day or 2 days.
All of a sudden you love mushrooms.
But there was an empowerment there. There was a
That's
safety
interesting,
net.
because you were-
I didn't have to eat it
Right.
because it's on my list.
Right. These are getting really brown now. Let's see. Turn them over. There you go. So now that those are brown, what you're gonna do is turn down just a bit. And you're gonna add half a cup of water. Yay. So you cover them and steam them for a couple minutes until they're tender.
What was on your list as a child that is still on your list today?
I think I've kind of shaken all my. We were never force-fed liver or anything like that.
I would say
We
liver.
were-
Liver would still be on the list.
Oh, you know what? Mine, beef stroganoff. Did you guys ever eat that?
I never understood it.
Yeah.
I didn't mind beef stroganoff, but
Really?
stuffed cabbage.
Oh, stuffed cabbage. Interesting.
cabbage.
I went to bed without dinner because of stuffed cabbage, and my parents found me sleepwalking looking for food.
Because you were so hungry.
Starving.
So these are about tender now. Oh, those look beautiful. You're gonna take the Brussels sprouts out and set them aside. Look how pretty those look.
They look nice. They
Really?
actually look,
Am
well,
I
the color's
sort
good.
of starting to change your mind just a
Not
little
yet.
bit? And Nathan, you don't like them either, huh?
I didn't like them as a kid.
But you like them
They were
now.
on my list. Now I like Brussels sprouts. Now I like mushrooms, green peppers, all the things I didn't eat.
Put those aside. Put the heat up again on a higher temperature. And you're gonna take a 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar. And you basically wanna get this down, reduced a little bit, so it's kind of syrupy.
So that'll thicken. So
It'll
it,
thicken.
So it coats
exactly.
it better.
What I like about this dinner is that I'm learning to.
It's two things.
So this is getting very syrupy, as you can see, very pretty. And then you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter. Melt that down together. So everything's blended. Let me turn this off. And that's when you add back your beautifully browned Brussels sprouts. And put in your pancetta. And make sure everything's coated nicely.
Bacon and butter together at last.
It's beautiful.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
And Willie, will you hand me that beautiful platter over there?
This one?
Yes. Thank you. And there you go. Your Brussels sprouts.
Yeah,
are
that's
done.
great.
All right, this is the last thing. Dinner served. Let's head to the table.
Can I help you set the table, Tiffani?
No, Nathan, it's already done. Thank you.
That works great. Thanks.
So it's dinner time now, my favorite part. All right, guys, dinner is served.
Wow.
Okay, that looks really good.
It does look good, doesn't it?
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Shame to eat it.
What are the rest of y'all having? Did you make these too?
Well, yes, I did.
You're swanky.
I know, I am
I
swanky.
love these little touches.
I know.
I think it's so nice. This actually reminds me of your wedding a little bit.
And yours. I'm not in the kitchen anymore, and we're actually at a table together, sharing stories. All right, so Nathan,
Yes.
Willie wants to know how you got so many darn Twitter followers. Sorry, I had to.
Do you have 1 billion Twitter
It's
followers?
crazy.
I have a little over 2 million.
Come
How
on.
did that happen?
No, he really does. I'm not kidding
Seriously?
you. Yes.
But was this fans of the show? I mean, that's how that happened.
I like to think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, just because you're charismatic and people just love you.
I pronounce it charismatic, but yes.
Okay, well, you're going to have 2,000,001 when I get home.
Oh, Willie.
Me too, 2 million too.
How good do you feel?
You
How
must
good
be
do you feel?
fascinating.
You must
You
be-
must be
You are
fascinating.
You know
He's
what?
actually great.
You know what's actually great is because you can try out new jokes, right? See if they work. Trying out a new joke. You just start it with that, right? And then
Okay.
it's all bets are off after that.
Right.
Yep.
Another thing is, like things I'm like really into and interested in. I love pens. Send it out there. Hey guys, I'm looking for a new pen. What's a
And
good
then
one?
you get
Right.
100,000 pens sent to you.
That actually happened one time.
You want a sexy leg or a breast?
Sexy leg breast. I'll go leg.
You can have both if you'd like.
I'll take the leg.
Are you sure?
See, most of my Twitter followers are in Suriname.
This is smelling so good.
Yeah.
And then I got Brussels sprouts, which I can start with you. If you like. You're gonna eat them, Willie. Don't
afraid.
lie.
I'm
I heard
afraid of
you.
the sprouts.
You were
Sproutomophobic.
whining. Willie claims that he doesn't like Brussels sprouts, but I have a feeling that he is going to love this recipe. Come on, Mama's gonna feed you some Brussels sprouts. He's gonna finish his plate.
Wow, amazing.
All right.
May we toast our hostess?
Yes, please. Thanks, guys, for
Tiffany.
joining me.
Thank you. Nice to know
Thank you so
you.
much for coming, and it's
And
so fun
nice to know you.
reconnecting. You guys
Lovely
meeting,
pleasure.
so
Thank you
nice.
for the invite.
Oh, please, I love it.
All right, I'm done.
Good wine and good
Oh, we're
friends.
gonna eat. No.
All right, I'm going right for the Brussels sprout.
I am too.
right.
I just made that decision as well. These are delicious. I would actually eat them. Like it's something I would actually eat.
Right? You are
Like I
eating them.
wouldn't. I wouldn't like turn up my
I'm
nose.
really proud
and,
of
like-
you, Willie.
They're really
You're
good.
eating Brussels sprouts.
They're
These
really
are not
good.
the Brussels sprouts I grew up on.
Yeah, no, mine either. I know.
I remember the mushy.
Really bad aftertaste.
Yes, the aftertaste.
You put butter and you put pancetta in anything, it'll taste good.
Did you grow up with good cooks? Like
My mom's a great cook. I mean,
Yeah?
she's not some famous chef, but, you know.
my mom was a good baker, but she had her regular cooking was very of 1960s, like seal the meat and the vegetables in a pot, hermetically seal it for
Right.
16 to 18
Was she a big
hours,
crock pot
and
person,
then
or?
throw it onto the table. You know, but her baking was really good, and her soups were
funny.
good.
So it's funny, I always find it interesting bringing people together. Like, you had never met Lindsay or Nathan.
Nope.
You guys, of course, had met through a mutual friend. You dated her girlfriend.
How did you meet Lindsay?
Well, Lindsay and I, crazy enough, did a show called 90210.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
in
have you?
Beverly Hills?
Yes, exactly.
You did beauty pageants with my girlfriend. Her name was Lackey Beavis. Do you remember Lackey Beavis?
absolutely,
And her
I
mom,
do.
Dottie Beavis.
You're still making that name up.
No,
I'm sorry.
no, I'm not at all.
Yes, beautiful.
Did
We
Lackey-
used to live next door to each
pageant
other.
winner. Yes.
Did Lackey Beavis win a lot of pageants?
She did.
And the grand champion is
No,
Lackey
it's
Beavis?
true.
Yes.
Is her name Lacey and we're mispronouncing it?
No,
Lackey,
it's
Lackey
Lackey.
Beavis.
It is. It's Lackey
But
Beavis.
Tiff, you were like
Yeah.
on the cover of every teen magazine. Like I remember, you had like a layered
hair. I know,
haircut.
say
It was
it.
really layered, and I cut my hair like that before I met you. Is that so single white female and weird? But then
Had you
I
in
don't
my
know why
locker?
you would ever do that to your beautiful hair.
because it looked so good on you.
Lindsay and I met way before we had husbands and kids. We were smoking and, I don't know, going out to clubs when we weren't supposed to. We have very similar likes, and that was cute boys and fun clothes.
And then we met at the movies, and you were dating someone from a boy band. I remember what you were wearing.
I was like dating somebody from a boy band?
Yes,
I was?
I think so.
Definitely, Lance Bass.
It was like a boy band. Yes.
What?
It was Lance Bass.
Yeah.
And you were wearing like hot pants, Betsy Johnson, Daisy.
Oh, I was
Do you remember
so
this
into
Daisy
Betsy Johnson
thing?
and my total like green combat boots.
Yeah, like
Doc
some sort of
Martens.
Doc Marten.
Yeah.
So awesome.
You were so. And I thought, am
thought
I
I was
ever
so
going to
cool.
be that cool? Am I ever going to be that cool?
Oh my gosh,
And it
you
never
are so
happened.
funny. Now I'm really trying to remember who I was dating, this boy band person. Because that's something I need to remember. I'll tell you, after having a kid, I can't remember anything.
You were kind of always the man magnet. And with this, did you cook for your boyfriends like this? Is this how you landed the boy band guy? What did you make him? Who was he?
I don't even remember who he is.
Now you cook for Brady and Harper. Do you find that less guys are stopping by?
Boy bands?
now that
Less
you're married,
boy bands are stopping
like,
by?
for dinner?
Yes.
'Cause
Brady actually stops them at the gate.
Okay, because that would be weird. Like, you know, as opposed to the way it used to be.
Yeah, right. Tour buses would literally just drop by. Oh my gosh.
I think that the simple things actually taste
think so,
nicer.
too.
You know,
I think
like
so,
if you
too.
get things in season,
Yeah.
if you know how to pair flavors.
Yeah.
And you did a beautiful job.
You're
I'm
sweet.
coming over tomorrow.
That's coming from a wife.
A wife of a chef.
Very amazing chef. So,
I went out on a few dates, and I felt that I was reaching above myself.
yeah.
She's very beautiful.
Who?
I can't say who it is. Famous actress.
Because they honestly can't remember.
I seriously can't remember this boy band. I really want to know.
So she called me up and said, come over for dinner on Saturday. I'm having some people over. And I thought, oh my God, this is awesome. Like, she's introducing me to her friends.
Yeah.
I'm in there. This is great. I show up. I am not making this up. It is 50 guys who all think that they're dating her. Like, exactly in my position. By the way, there was not one other woman at the entire party.
This is how The Bachelor was born.
Yes.
Exactly.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
How did that party go?
Yeah, how?
People were drinking and talking to each other and laughing. I mean, you know, the cat was out of the bag.
Willie is the type of person that you want at your dinner party. So did you end up dating her even like more after that?
No, I did go to one of her weddings. Okay, that's enough of that.
Okay. Everything will come out of Willie no matter what. There's no censor whatsoever on Willie. You know, I have to say, I'm very proud of you, Willie, that you have eaten all of your Brussels sprouts.
I just finished my Brussels
you
sprouts.
really
I know this is on his last
They're
bite.
really good.
Did I change your opinion
Are
of
Brussels sprouts still on your list?
I'm not going to say all Brussels sprouts, but these were really delicious.
I love that.
Yeah, they're great.
That makes me feel really good.
And Tiff, this roasted chicken's amazing.
Oh, thank
And
you.
it's actually quite beautiful.
And it wasn't like crazy hard to make.
No, it's not. That's the
You know.
thing. I love tonight's recipes because they're simple, they're not time consuming, and really, truly, I feel like anybody can do them. I love that what food brings to having people over and be able to connect and eating and cooking and having you guys even in the kitchen with me for a little bit. That's what's fun.
It's such a caring thing to do for the people that you love. And it's a
Absolutely.
problem these days. Like, I don't feel like we're cooking for our friends and family. I can't remember, honestly, the last time that we've been invited to dinner. So thank you so much. Also, you know,
I do
really
love
like,
you guys.
It should be something that happens more often,
Yeah,
you know, because
I
it's
agree.
it's a very special thing.
I love that I can make my friends feel like I can carve out a little bit of time to have them over to my home and be able to give them a little extension of myself and a little bit of my heart, which is my food, and being able to sit down and connect. It's like the handwritten note. People aren't doing that anymore either.
It's so great when you get a piece of mail that's like
I
real.
love it.
Yeah, it's a nice
love
thing.
it. Mhm.
You're going to get one from me.
Are you? Am I
Not-
going to get a thank you note?
Not
a
for this.
handwritten?
No, not for this. But for something else.
It's a ransom note.
You guys finish, and I'm going to go actually get dessert.
Nice.
Tiffany, can I help you clear the plate?
I was just
No,
going to...
You're good.
Thank
Stay.
you. All right, if you
You're
insist.
so sweet to ask.
Damn you. Now I look like a heel.
The dessert tonight that I'm serving, again, is something very easy to make. I'm gonna be making fresh figs with ricotta and lavender honey. You take fresh figs and you quarter them. You can substitute this one really easily. You can use dates, any kind of stone fruit. Fresh peaches in the summer are really, really beautiful. Then what you're gonna do, blend 2 parts of ricotta and 1 part plain Greek yogurt. Then drizzle fresh, beautiful, wild lavender honey, and you garnish it with fresh mint. It's one of those kind of desserts that's not heavy. It's the perfect complement to a great meal. Dessert.
Finally.
I know. Yeah. All right. Fresh figs. There you go, sweetheart.
Beautiful, thank you.
With ricotta and yogurt and fresh mint with lavender honey.
Yum.
That's pretty swanky.
Yeah, that's pretty swanky.
Did you grow these figs?
I did grow these figs.
Lie.
And the mint.
Lie.
No, I didn't do the figs, but the mint I do grow.
Okay.
I do grow mint. I do. I grow actually a lot of herbs.
It's like a good dessert should be. It's palate cleansing.
And it's
really
not.
nice.
It's not crazy heavy.
Right.
It's also very can kind of work with a lot of different things.
It wouldn't work with bacon.
That's not true, actually. It would.
I don't know if you want bacon.
Thank
on top of
you.
it.
Maybe not Brussels sprouts, but
Well, they do like, prosciutto with figs, right?
That's
Yep.
cool. Oh, it's so good.
I want to know, when you guys are eating on TV, what's your secret?
little bites. Me. Little bites. It's very hard to eat on camera. And Nathan had some pretty funny ways of describing how he does it.
Here's a little secret. I haven't had a bite to eat tonight yet. I just fake it. I just go like this right before I eat, and then I start talking.
You
and
just
then when you come
explained-
back to me, I'm like this.
You just explained 2 million followers because you are that intriguing. Oh my.
Have you ever noticed like Brad Pitt, he eats in everything he does?
It's gonna make him sick.
No, but he's actually really good at it.
It's that whole thing when you go to acting school, like to have an activity while you're in
Yeah.
the,
You're supposed to be a better actor. Like,
Yeah.
it's supposed to not...
But it's really hard. I mean, as you know, on our show, I drink every
All the
scene.
time.
Now, my other show, every scene was a restaurant scene, and it's like you just have
I know,
to,
Yeah.
Cosmos.
you gotta pace yourself.
You drink a lot of Cosmos, huh?
What drives me more crazy on television, especially, is when people are supposed to be eating and aren't.
And they don't.
The worst offense of all is I have never sat in a room with other people and eaten Chinese food out of the carton. Ever.
Oh, really?
What planet are you from?
I have.
Never.
It's like one of my favorite
No,
things to
like
do.
if us four ordered Chinese food and we all sit there and eat it out of a carton.
well, that makes sense.
And it only happens on television where people are sitting and
Right.
eating Chinese food with each other.
Share. You share.
So what are we eating tomorrow?
You want to come back?
I want to come back
Yeah.
every day.
Guys, thank you so much for coming.
Oh, Tiff,
I
thanks for
really
having
appreciate
us.
it.
This has
It
been
was
a joy.
super fun, and I hope we
Thank
get
you.
to do it again. Many, many more, right?
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I think my friends had a good time. I know I had a great time. More importantly, I think they liked the company, and that's what it's all about. It's about sitting down and connecting with people.
Tiffany, this is just great. And people should do this more often. I love the idea of involving the guests.
Well, it's
In
because
the
you guys
dinner,
all love,
it was great,
you all
you
love
know.
food.
I think I look at cooking as this daunting task. You make it look very easy. And I think if I were like right there beside you, just kind of copying your moves, I think I could have done
Next
something
time,
similar
you're going
to...
to come early, and you're going to do it with me.
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you cook.
Yeah, you're going to be my sous chef. I'm hoping people can take away that you don't have to have a lot of time. All you need is a little bit of food, a great table, and some lovely friends. And anybody can have a really great dinner party.
I've learned that Willie has overcome his Brussels phobia, Brussels sprout phobia. And thanks to you, I've learned that you dated someone in a boy band.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
That's important.
I really need to look back on that.
You did.
I wonder who that was.
I think I walked away from this evening a richer man.
Have you?
I've learned a lot about moisture.
Stop. Okay, we need